Good afternoon, everyone. Whoever's in, whoever's with me, who it's a weird time for me to go live, most definitely. Um, wow. You can totally see in my eyes that I just woke up. Um, but I just wanted to see who was. Hey, Cassie, it's good to see you. Um, I'm gonna put the cigarette. I don't even really want that whole cigarette. Um, what's up, Hartley? How's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Mabel Stardust, Sherilyn Tracy. Mabel Stardust. Wow. And then there's Echo. I gotta turn that down. It's way easier for me to look at chat when I'm looking at the actual live YouTube stream. What's up, Anna MK? Did you change your you used to be just Anna, didn't you? Um, but I remember you. I remember you most definitely. It's morning for me, but it's afternoon. And I've got a hoodie on because it's cold. It's yeah, I'm in Tennessee and it's like really cold. Uh and um and through my window, like the cold comes I'm right up against the window and the cold comes pretty harsh, and the heat coming into my bedroom is not. What's up, Save Robbie? It's not as it doesn't dominate the cold that comes through my window. The heat coming through my vent, the vent's pretty small, so yeah. uh but yeah. Last night was fun, man. There was a long misery broadcast, but I was really enjoying it. Um and Breakfast Club, who's a mod for him, she's fantastic. What's up, Sandy Jersey girl? Um she's been really, really cool, and she had her first live, and I had the pleasure of talking with her on her channel on her first live, and and she got me to reach a level of honesty that I'm not used to reaching. I'm not sure how I feel about that shit right now, to be perfectly honest, but I definitely enjoyed myself, and I like getting to a point to where I get to be that honest. But I look forward very much to future broadcasts from her, future live streams. Absolutely. Um, I think she's gonna do really good things here. Um, and I I followed some advice. Just I was always the kind of guy that was like, I don't really care about money, because I really don't. But uh people have emailed me and said, why don't you get a PayPal going, and blah 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 blah. So I have a PayPal now, so I'm gonna drop the link there. Um and just so you know, if you do contribute to the PayPal, it's gonna go towards stuff like software, and I'll probably get a better camera than this grainy piece of shit that I'm using right off my laptop. And it's gonna just go towards uh things for the channel. Um um Robbie, just to answer your question, my eyes are actually they're generally pretty blue, but they change colors. They go gray, sometimes kind of green, and yeah. When people ask me what color my eyes are, I never know what to tell them because they're different. But right now they're I'm just trying to open them. But yeah, I do have a PayPal now. I'll drop the link and do with it what you will. And it's yeah. I like I said, it'll definitely go towards the channel. And it's gonna go towards um improvements here, technical improvements. And yeah, I'm really enjoying myself, and I'm really enjoying the channel. But what I'm enjoying the most is that other people are enjoying the channel. So um and I'm just grateful that people are enjoying it. Um so um yeah, so yeah. If you want to give, cool. If not, that's just as cool. I'm just grateful that you guys enjoy the channel. But anyway, um I I I want to play this video. This video is kind of I keep watching this video over and over again, and it's funny, but at the same time, it's kind of not. And I'm trying to get to the bottom of what's going on with this lady. And I posted it in community, but I'm gonna go ahead and play it, and I want to see what you guys think of it, because it is kind of funny. It it makes me laugh, but at the same time, it makes me think. And hold on, let me see if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, now I can't find it. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yes, you do, motherfucker. Okay. Hold on. See that, you son of a bitch? Could you please just let me check out my groceries? Fuck you! I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. Okay. If you guys can hear it, I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna start it from the beginning here. Yeah, the angry lady, Pretty Peaches. Absolutely. So I'm gonna go ahead and play this. Trying to help you. I'm sorry, but I don't need your help. Yes, you do, motherfucker. You do need my help, sir. Can't you see that, you son of a bitch? Could you please just let me check out my groceries? Fuck you! I'm trying to help you, motherfucker. Wow. This is. You gotta ask Jesus Christ. All right, I'm gonna play this from the beginning one more time here. Sorry, but I don't need your help. Yes, Holy Trinity, motherfucker. I'm just trying to help you. I'm sorry, but I don't need your help. Yes, you do, motherfucker. You do need my help, sir. Can you see that, you son of a bitch? Now you gotta love her affinity for politeness. She wants to be polite. Which I find it very humorous because she's coming from a place where she wants to and but here's the thing. And I know there are people in this chat that recognize someone who uses drugs because of her mouth. You could tell her mouth has like there's a hyperactive thing that she's doing with her mouth. And yes, Leanne, it's in a Walmart. Absolutely. Um, yeah, exactly, Robbie. Meth mouth. Let's keep going.
Please just let me check out my groceries. Fuck you! I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
There's probably an echo. Hold on.
Wow.
Let me,
You gotta ask Jesus Christ. I don't have
I'm gonna.
anything. We're all sinners. Okay.
Okay. Let me eliminate the echo. This guy's like, can I just fucking get my groceries and get the fuck out of here, please, lady? Um, I don't know if I wouldn't consider her a good time, Robbie. She's yeah, just Shelly. Yeah, it's gonna get more intense here. Hold on, let me keep going here. And it's people like this, because I'm not traditionally Christian, right? I'm really not. It's pretty obvious. I definitely embrace Christian values and things of that nature, but a lot of people really, really embrace Christianity, and it's great when they do. And I'm all for that. But isn't it fucked up when people make it, just kind of give it a bad name? Because this is someone who's clearly she's her actions are definitely motivated by drugs, I think. And she's she's irrationally screaming about getting salvation through Jesus Christ and repenting. So this guy pulled out his phone. Instead of getting all defensive and weird, he just pulled out his phone and just was like, okay, this is going to be fun, and this thing's going to go viral. And yeah, no, Jesus don't like ugly, Robbie. I agree with you. At least I wouldn't think so. I'm definitely one of the last people that should speak for Jesus, but and right there, like, I think it's funny how this takes a hard left turn. She she goes from 0 to 80 in like a second, because he calls her out. And irrational people don't like to be called out on being irrational. And that's exactly what happened here, which I found pretty funny. Um, um, so yeah, let's watch that one more time real quick. See, okay, if you look at her, she's smiling. She's smiling here, and then I'm gonna play it, and then as soon as this dude calls her out, uh, as soon as he calls her out, she snaps, points her fingers at him, her hair flips, and she, yeah. But what's funny is that she calls him motherfucker. over and over again. And the way that she calls him motherfucker is really funny to me because when she does it, it almost sounds endearing. Like she's trying to be endearing when she says motherfucker. She's, hey motherfucker, I'm just trying to help you, motherfucker. And then it gets really, really, she gets really, really mean. Hold on, here we go. Yeah, you gotta. I don't have to do anything. Boom. There it is. Okay, what? she, okay, first, okay, what brethren is she talking about? That's one thing. I want to know what brother. Well, I really don't want to know. I'm not really that worried about it, but I'm curious. Now this has 6 million views already. I think somebody posted this in my Facebook group. Shannon actually posted this in my Facebook group, probably like I don't know, 2 days ago. And yeah, this thing it has gone beyond viral. And she, yeah, she, I think that when she says brethren, she's just, yeah, she's just ranting. But my favorite thing here is let me see, is the volume down? I think this is as loud as the volume goes, Robbie. Oh man, that's, hold on. Because I've never actually let me mess with the video settings here. I've never played a Facebook video before. Well, what I was worried about was the echo from it. But hold on. Okay, then I'll just take the, you guys tell me if it's bad, but I'll just play it without the earbuds, and hopefully it's fine with you guys. Hold on. So yeah, let's go back real quick. What's up, that girl? Hey, Doodlebug. Hold on here. So let's go back to this real quick. I'm a big fan of this. She gets really, really mad. And then when an employee of Walmart comes to her and addresses her, of course she must be polite. You must have that Southern hospitality, and you have to be very polite, which I find really amusing. Hold on, here we go. Hold on. And she's and she'll say I'm pissed because he won't repent. You know, I mean, rightfully so. He won't repent. But this is funny to me. Here we go.
The fuck out of here, you fucking accuser! You motherfucking accuser! Get the fuck out of here! Wow. You motherfucking accuser! Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker! Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to get some groceries and go home.
Just trying to get groceries, man. Hey, Mignon. Here's her explanation. Hey, I don't give a fuck because he's gonna burn in hell, and you are too, bitch. Yeah, I have not seen anybody I have not seen anybody use the word motherfucker in so many different uh you know in so many different moods in one breath. It's pretty amazing. Um this is pretty great. And she calls everybody motherfucker, which is really funny to me. Everybody's a motherfucker. So I'm tripping out because she's like, well, okay. She's coming from this place where she's just trying to help everybody. She's like, listen, you're gonna burn in hell. You're totally gonna burn in hell if you do not repent and accept Jesus Christ as your personal Lord and Savior, right? Um, and but she's also coming from a place where if you don't accept it, well, fuck you then. But she's not dismissive about it. She could just be dismissive about it, and it would be funny if that were the case. But the problem is, uh, this is obviously, I think it's a drug induced psychosis. Personally, I think that's what we're looking at here. But I think this is possibly a form of schizophrenia as well. So it's funny, but it's not funny because she's obviously very, very sick. Um, and she's obviously having some sort of a breakdown, but I don't really feel sorry for her in the sense that she's just not doing anything. She doesn't seem to be doing anything helpful to manage her behavior in any way whatsoever. Uh, whether something traumatic happened to her or whatnot. I mean, she's obviously someone who came into the grocery store with the intention of shopping. Look at her. She came into the grocery store with the intention of shopping. She's got a shopping cart. She's got a dress on. She's got a sweater on. She got herself up. She got dressed. She cleaned herself up to a certain degree, and 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 yes, this is the motherfucking repent lady, Jess Shelley. So yeah, I and I'm not a psychologist, by any means at all. But I'm just gonna keep playing it so we can see if we can understand. But um, yes, Sunny Winters, I agree with you. She's got meth mouth for sure. She's aggressive. Okay, she loves the word motherfucker. But I mean, it's she's got to say it with the whole motherfucker. She's got that all right, so Mignon is saying that uh that whether or not, I mean, what's up, AJ? And ghoul diversity, how you doing? Uh yeah, in my long time at Target. So you used to work at Target, Mignon. Okay. People come out sometimes just to get attention. No intention to buy whatsoever. Yeah, I mean, I could see Walmart being that place for the same reason that somebody would feel the need to shoot a Walmart up like they did in Texas. I could see why they would go in there just to yell at everybody. It would be a good place to have a lot of people to where they feel the need to yell at everybody. So just like shooting a place up, it's a place for a mass assault violently. This is probably a, a, a a good place for someone like this to see it as a place for a mass assault verbally, who feels the need to assault people verbally. So that's interesting. No, and she doesn't have anything in her buggy yet. And there's no reasoning with her. Like this manager of Walmart, he's just kind of like, he's just like, hey, listen, we're people are trying to shop here and they're trying to do it peacefully, and the police are coming, so you need to chill out. It's in your best interest to just relax. And she's just, her response is fuck you. She's completely and totally aggressive, but she's not violent. That's what's funny to me. For someone who's this aggressive, she doesn't seem to have any need to be physically violent, which I find very fascinating, because you could see that she's extremely aggressive regardless. And in her own weird way, she's, look at her, she's trying to reason with other, she's trying to reason with everyone. She just wants everybody to understand where she's coming from, but she doesn't know where she's coming from. Very, very fascinating to me. Oh, see, this guy fucked up. You can't get into that discussion with somebody who's acting like that. He's like, well, that's my choice in life, and but no, you don't even get into that, man. You just get her the fuck out. That's what you do. Get her out. You can't reason with somebody like this. This woman is completely irrational. This is my job, she says. See, and she still, hold on. She still hasn't even laid her hands on this guy. I find that fascinating too, because of how aggressive she is. She's pointing her fingers and she's not even poking him in the chest. She's not even, people, there's people that when they talk to you, they'll touch you and be like, hey, listen. And you're kind of like, some people are like, hey, don't fucking touch me, man. You know, he hasn't even, she has not breached those physical contact boundaries here, which I find fascinating as well. Wow. That just went from a 6 to an 11. What a bummer that like Christians get such a bad rap because of people like this. Like like now, like everybody in that Walmart is just, who was never taking Christianity seriously at all. Like they're taking it way less seriously now just because this lady is the shining example of it for them. What a bummer. All right, that girl. Have a good one. Thanks for coming in. Robbie digs her outfit. I love this this lady over here. She's just unloading her groceries. Like, I don't give a fuck about anything that's going on here. I just want to get my groceries and get the fuck out. Do do do. Everybody else wants to know what's going on. This other lady's like, yeah. See, here's something fascinating to me. Like, if you look at her, let's watch that one more time real quick. She's using every bit of her energy to um she's using to amplify what she's saying. She's using every bit of her energy to be heard as loud as possible. And yet she hasn't done one Okay, so apparently my Wi-Fi got kicked out. I got kicked out of my Wi-Fi. I'm really sorry about that. Um, Let me find this this thing again here. For those of you who are still with me, I appreciate you sticking around. I actually had to reboot my computer and everything, but yet I still can. I thought I had to create an entire new live stream, but StreamYard's kind of cool like that, and I didn't have to do that. So that's pretty fantastic. So I've got to find this video again and then do this again. But I'm really sorry about that, guys. Type a 1 if you can still hear me. Awesome. Okay, let's let's try this one more time. Wow. Yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking around. It's good. Man, see, that's what I love about this. Like, you guys just entertained yourselves in the chat while I figured this bullshit out. And you guys are fantastic about shit like that. That's great. So let me find that video again, and we're going to continue this. We're going to continue the crazy Walmart lady thing.
You do need my help, sir. Can you see that, you son of a bitch?
Could you please just let me check out my groceries?
Fuck you, I'm trying to help you, motherfucker.
Okay, hold on. So I've got to share the screen. And boom, boom, boom. Give me 1 second. Okay. You were twerking while I was away. Well, good, Doodlebug. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to be crazy, wild twerkers.
Wow.
Okay.
You gotta ask Jesus Christ.
I don't have to do anything.
We're all sinners.
Okay.
He's not gonna force
So what I was saying,
No, I'm not, motherfucker. You fucking accuser. Get the fuck.
what I was saying before was I was fascinated with the fact that this woman, under no circumstances, is violent. She's hey, Pearls of Wisdom. She's not violent at all. Like, you don't see her knocking over people's shopping carts. She's not taking stuff out of the aisles and throwing it. She's not doing any of this stuff. It's really fascinating to me. And look how many views this thing got since I was broadcasting it before. I mean, it got thousands more views. So many people are fascinated with this. A lot of people just think it's funny, I'm sure. But it's very funny to me. I'm fascinated with the fact that she's using all of her energy, it seems like, to yell, to amplify her voice, but none of this aggressive energy is violent. So just because somebody, I think having a violent nature is very different, because I don't think that, I mean, she clearly lacks self-control. So I don't think that she's making a conscious effort to control herself from being violent. I'm not seeing that at all. She's just screaming and saying very irrational things, but she's not trying to hurt anyone at all. She's actually in her own fucked up way, she's coming from a place of empathy, for other people. She wants people to be saved. That's fucking crazy. But I'll keep going. Here we go. We already saw that. Right, Pretty Peaches. I agree with you. What's up, Holly Love? Wow. She's like Sarah Connor in the Psych Institute in Terminator 2. She's just like, okay, I'm gonna go do my groceries. I said what I had to say, and then they chased her down. I wonder if she had. Wow. So somebody took a jab at her and said something about her breath stinking, I guess. And then she was like, fuck you, I never brush my teeth. Don't you know that? Which but I wonder if if they hadn't chased her down, which obviously they have to do, because someone acting this irrationally in public, in a place of business, it's management's responsibility to address the situation. You can't just let that go. That you don't know if she's going to hurt someone. You don't know if she's going to get down the aisle and and she's just not going to like the fact that somebody's picking pepperoni pizza over sausage pizza in the frozen food section and then yell at them about Jesus Christ. You have no fucking idea what this lady's capable of at this point. So you have to chase her down. You have to address it, obviously. But it's very funny to me that she seemed like she was just going to keep going about her way. She was like, I said what I had to say, and then she just moves along with her buggy and keeps going, which is pretty funny. I'm gonna rewind that. So here she goes. She yells, calls some lady a bitch, says she feels sorry for somebody who doesn't have Jesus Christ in their heart. And there she is with her meth mouth. And I'm just going to go do my groceries. Okay, bye-bye. See you later. But management's like, nah, lady. You're not just getting away with that shit. I love this lady right here. Look at all the energy that she's expressing here in just yelling. Like I said, she has yet to even put a finger on anyone. She hasn't tipped anything over. She hasn't done anything. She hasn't even like implied that she had any violent tendencies whatsoever. I find that absolutely fascinating. Yes, and she called somebody a fucking gnat, Mandy. And boom, look. The cops didn't waste any time. Like the cops, like 90% of the time when cops show up to situations like this, they simply they ask what the problem is. Ma'am, are you okay? Are you on any have you been drinking? Are you on any prescription medication? They didn't ask anything. They just walked in, put her in handcuffs, and they're taking her away. Like no waste of time at all. Like here we go. And here come the cops. Boom, there they go. Yep. And let's get your hands behind your back and see you later. Yeah, she's gonna. Yeah, I agree with you, Cassie. What they're probably going to do with her, likely, what they're going to do with her is they're going to end up putting her in a uh they're going to end up putting her in a mental institution for evaluation for I think 72 hours is normally how it is in most states. Um uh so yeah, I think that's probably what's going to happen with that. But it was funny. Did anybody notice that one lady that was like clapping like yay, yay? Um I think I think I think she was just as irrational. To be perfectly honest. I um you know, like this lady, there was what I found really funny too, because it's not just her that's crazy. When you have that kind of craziness in your environment, uh there's there's other people who have some sort of, in my opinion, what it seemed like to me was some sort of you know, that one lady seemed to have some sort of uh grudge against her for behaving the way that she did. She was angry with her, like they took her away in cuffs and there was no empathy there. She was just like, yay, yay, you know. And it's like, whoa, you know, I mean, why are you so happy to see this lady dragged away in handcuffs? Like she didn't do anything. Literally, she really didn't do anything to hurt anyone. She was a menace. uh she was she was disruptive of the atmosphere because people are just trying to shop, check out their groceries. They're trying to find their groceries, check out their groceries, and leave. That's all people were doing. They were just trying to shop. And this lady comes in and she starts talking to people about repenting. Nobody wants to hear that shit, first of all. It's just nobody wants to. um I'm not going to get into a big theological thing about it, but people who are who have a personal relationship with God or whatever, it's exactly that. And they tend to just kind of keep to themselves. And at times they'll share certain things, but they won't push it on you in a very obnoxious and a very irrational manner, the way that this woman just did. But I think theology, you know, and I think religion honestly has very little to do with that situation, if any at all, really. I think that she simply, uh, I think that she was in a drug induced psychosis. Um, that's interesting, Cassie. You're saying that could be her sugar being off. You've seen it one time, and the person just got worse as the sugar level changed. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That's a diabetes thing. Um, I didn't know that. That would that would affect that diabetes can affect your psychological well-being. I had no idea. Yeah, see, here's the thing. When a situation like that happens in a place of business, everybody today is just really scared of getting sued. So Holly Love, when you're talking about going into a Walmart and people are, and a fight breaks out, um, if you're an employee, you're instructed not to get into that. You can't lay your hands on anyone, because if somebody gets hurt, then Walmart automatically becomes liable. So yeah, you're supposed to just call the police and hope for the best. Um, and so at first you're thinking, hey, why doesn't anybody do something about this? But that's the reason why employees generally, I mean, in that and fear, most people just avoid conflict. There's the fight or flight type situation, but most people flight. Their natural defense is to run, which is not uncommon, and it's perfectly understandable as well. But most of the time when it comes to employees in a situation like that, they're instructed. That's why that's why when you get robbed, you're not supposed to do anything. You're not supposed to give anybody any resistance at all whatsoever. You're supposed to just give them the money, because if you're running a business properly, that money's insured. So that money's just going to get replaced. You have robbery insurance. So you just give them the money and just hope that nobody gets hurt. But it's not because these large corporations are genuinely concerned for people's safety. They're worried about getting sued. If something happens and somebody gets hurt, they become liable. So if they interfere or they try to fight someone and somebody gets shot, uh, they say, oh no, because we don't want anybody getting hurt. Yeah, they don't want anybody getting hurt. But the main reason why they don't want anyone getting hurt is because they don't want to get sued. That's it. But see, and that's the thing, Holly Love. You're saying the security officers were watching too instead of stopping it. And they didn't call the cops. Now that's crazy. They just watched them fight until they were done, and it was wrong. I see what you're saying. You're saying that people just got off on watching a fight, which is, that's definitely unethical and it's fucked up. But she definitely, but yeah, even security officers, 9 out of 10 times, they're there for show. Security officers, unless they go to a particular training program where they're armed, and they have permission to use their weapons in certain situations, but unarmed security guards, generally, they're not even allowed to put their hands on you. That's why nobody likes rent-a-cops. Nobody gives them any respect at all whatsoever, because they're just there for show. They're just there to let someone know, hey, you're being watched. And their job is to go on a walkie-talkie and tell somebody else to call the police. It's pretty funny. But yeah, in a situation like that, it was very ironic, because again, this woman, she gets hauled off in handcuffs right away. And I think that the police officers put her in handcuffs immediately just out of sheer precaution, because she was behaving very irrationally. And they didn't know what was going on. They didn't know what they were walking into. They weren't seeing what we were seeing in the video. They just responded to a call, got there, saw this lady yelling, and they put her in handcuffs naturally, because you don't act like that in a public place. if you're right in the head. So you don't know what she's capable of. So the police officers responded in exactly the correct way, in my opinion. They just put her in handcuffs and took her away. And then, you wait till she gets outside and you ask her questions, because you don't want her. It's already bad for business that she's disrupting people's shopping, and their shopping experience. Some people enjoy shopping. I, for one, can't fucking stand it. I can't stand. One place I hate is the fucking mall. Like I hate the mall. I hate it so much. I go to the mall and I'm walking behind a family of 5 who is walking slower than anything ever moved, and I just want to get around them, because when I go shopping, I loathe it, I dread it, and but because I loathe and dread it, I know exactly what I'm going in there for, and I'm getting it, and I'm getting the fuck out. Period. That's it. I'm not trying to look around. I'm not trying to I'm not yeah. I'm not trying to go, oh, look at that. Is that half off? Oh, I'll remember that for next time I come in. I'm not that guy at all. I can't fucking stand when people are doing that right in front of me when I'm trying to get to where I need to go. Just move to the side. Please, just move to the side so that I can get what I need and leave. But other people are shopping. They like to shop. They like to look around. They like to, um, and well, yeah. I mean, just Shelly. Yeah, in the 80s, that was the thing to do, to go to the mall and just hang out. I was never a mall rat. That was not me. I guess I kind of was. There was an area. I guess there was an outdoor mall, more or less like an area, but it was more like the center place where you're too young to drink and you're too young to get into, bars or even go to shows. Like a lot of shows of bands that I liked were 18 and over, so I couldn't even get into it. I couldn't get in these places. So there was a place for people, adolescents, to be able to congregate and hang out with each other on Fridays and Saturday nights. But yeah, malls are definitely different now. And yeah, it's as an adult, I just want to get in and out. I don't I please, 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 please just get the fuck out of my way. And yeah, I used to love the record store too. I was a big fan of that. Just I got into that, but at the same time, I mean, now everything is online. Now you just stream everything. You stream movies, you stream. The only thing record stores are now are exactly that. They're record stores because vinyl is coming back. So, people collect records. The only reason people collect DVDs is for that reason, just to collect them. Because to watch a movie, you just stream it. Netflix changed the game. So, it's just very, very funny to me to see people, it's very funny to me to see people in the mall looking around, because I'm just like, what the fuck are you looking for? But I mean, I guess people like to eat their heart out when it comes to clothing, fashion. I'm not that guy. If I don't give a shit about brand names. If it's not too colorful, I'll wear it. I like black. I like gray. I like white. I just, but yeah, I'm just not interested in fashion. I never have been. I've never, when I was much younger, I worried about fitting in, but then, then I got to a point where I was just like, fuck fitting in. I don't want to look like these people that I don't even like. So I just stopped doing it. It doesn't sound stupid, Sherilyn. Yeah. It doesn't sound stupid at all. Basically, I mean, I promise it's just a question of downloading the right app or going to the right site on your computer and streaming it. Um, and here's a little tip. You can do everything from your computer. You can do a Netflix account from your computer. So if you have at least a flat screen TV, and you have a computer, or at least a decent computer, something released in the last, I don't know, at least 7 or 8 years, there's an HDMI jack in your computer, and there should be an HDMI jack in your television, and you can connect an HDMI cable you can connect your computer to your television using an HDMI cable. And all you have to do is if you have that TV, there should be an input button, and then you hit HDMI 1 or 2, and that input should be able to show whatever you have on your computer onto your television screen. I do that all the time. So, and the newer TVs, you can just stream straight Netflix off your TV. It's pretty great. So, and then you have Netflix, you have Hulu, you have dozens and dozens of sites that play new movies. But yeah, it's pretty amazing. It's pretty amazing. But the one thing I like about it, is that you can it's just less stuff. I don't like clutter. I do kind of miss my DVD collection. I lost it in a move, but I do kind of miss my DVD collection, but I'm not, at the same time, not really. The only thing I miss about it is the fact that I took so much time to collect. So it had sentimental value to me in that sense, but they're all movies that I've seen a million times. I can watch all these movies. I can just find a site and watch these movies whenever I feel like watching these movies. There's not a movie in existence that I can't find. Even YouTube has movies. So, and I'm a big movie guy. But I really enjoy watching movies a lot. But I mean, and I'm not a big special features guy. It depends on the features, but I don't really worry about. I definitely I'm not going to watch a movie with commentary. That's just not me. But speaking of which, so I really hope that you guys, if you guys are aware, Lifetime has made a movie about the Chris Watts case, and that so I thought it would be a fun idea. And Robbie seems to be down with it. So I'm gonna panel up with Robbie on Saturday night about 11 o'clock, because Lifetime is gonna show it back to back Saturday when it airs. So it's gonna air, I think, the first time at 9 o'clock at 9 p.m. Saturday night Eastern. But I'm going to catch what I want to give everybody a chance to watch it and enjoy it for what it is. But that 11 o'clock showing, it's going to be the second time that it airs, and me and Robbie are going to panel up. We can't stream it, but we're going to watch it in real time on on our televisions, and we're just gonna talk about it and joke about it, because we know, since it's a Lifetime movie, it's going to be really cheesy, and we know that it's not going to be very accurate. And it's going to be interesting because we're a couple of people, like many of you, most of you actually, who have followed that case very, very closely. So it's going to be fun to watch them completely fuck it up and not get any of the facts right. So I think we're really I think we're going to have a really good time. So that's going to be Saturday at like 11. So if you guys want to join us for that, that's going to be fun. I want to see if I can get other people on panel. What I'd love to do is get Once Upon a Crime in the West on panel for that. That would be so much fun. But we'll see what happens. But I'm definitely going to be doing that, and I hope that you guys enjoy it and log on for that. But I did drop a PayPal link. I'll go ahead and drop that again. If you guys, I mean, I don't really, people make fun of me because I don't really give a shit about money. But I do, if you guys feel like contributing for any reason, I'm going to be very grateful to you, and these funds will go towards basically improving the channel for the most part. I have a mic, which I'm very happy with, but I'm probably going to get a better webcam, and to my own demise, because I think the graininess kind of, see, you guys talk about my teeth and how I have a nice smile, but I don't have a nice smile. My teeth are fucked up. But you guys are going to see me a little bit more clearly, because this built-in webcam on my computer is pretty grainy. So I'll probably just put these funds towards things like software to be able to do more fun things with these live streams, and it'll be towards other things like I said, a webcam and equipment, things of that nature. So I really appreciate you guys logging on. I've got to get ready for work. But I love you guys a lot, and thanks for enjoying that particular video with me and breaking that down. I want to definitely say, hey, a whole lot of Rosie. And the Finn, I don't think I said hi to you. And Mabel Stardust, hi. Sunny Winters, yes. I wanted to I wanted to talk about, because the video is meant to, it went viral because it's funny and it makes people laugh, but I also kind of want to try to understand where this lady's coming from. I did not see. I was fascinated with the fact that she wasn't violent in any way whatsoever. So just because someone's crazy and irrational, it doesn't necessarily make them violent. And I'm always fascinated by that, because we automatically feel threatened and scared when people behave this way, and a lot of times they are violent. But it wasn't even. I didn't even get a sense of her trying to maintain self-control and refrain from being violent. I got a vibe from her that it just wasn't in her nature to be violent. And I think that that's something that we have to look at when somebody, that's why I feel empathy for people like this. But when people are violent by nature, I don't feel a lot of empathy for them. So it's important that we see the difference in that, especially if we're true crime enthusiasts. We have to look at things like this and to accurately as we can, being laymen's. Most of us are not trained medical or mental health professionals, so it's interesting to try to understand these things. And I think it's important to try to understand these things when we try to understand these true crime cases that we follow. So I just wanted to point that out and show that video and kind of break it down a little bit as far as her behavior goes. And I appreciate you guys logging on and joining me in the chat for that. And I'm really sorry about what happened with with my Wi-Fi. I'm just glad I was able to log on to the same stream. That's really cool. With other software, I haven't been able to do that. So I really like StreamYard. And that's another thing. If you guys donate to the PayPal or super chats or whatever, that money is going to just go towards the channel. So that money will go towards using StreamYard for and paying the monthly fee to be able to do things on here, because StreamYard is very, very limited. The free StreamYard, you can only use it so much. So and then you have to like wait to be allowed to use it again. So you have to use like a premium version of it to be able to use it unlimited. So that's the kind of thing that this money would go towards. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys logging on. Thanks so much. And if you've donated, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Holly Love is actually my first PayPal donor. So thank you, Holly Love. And I think you're amazing too. So anyway, guys, I got to go get ready for work. And I love you guys very, very much. Thanks for logging on. And I will see you guys very, very, very soon. Maybe I'll come on tonight. Bye.